right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Up first in his head-to-head, number 9, Turn Williams. There's home run number 1. That one is gone. A long home run. Gone. That hit the batter's eye. Two minutes remaining. There's number 8. Home run number 9. His 3rd consecutive home run. 1 minute remaining. 4 in a row now. Another home run. 30 seconds left. Lucky number 13. There it is, his 14th home run. Number 15 of the round. That ends the round. He finishes with an impressive 15 home runs. And he'll have to wait and see if that's enough. And now the challenger, representing the Texas Rangers, Joey Gallo. There's home run number 1. Three minutes to go. Number 2. That one is gone. Four home runs now. 2 minutes remaining. remaining. Seconds left. See you later. That one's in the bullpen. 7 home runs now. About that one. Time's up. So that will do it. He finishes with 8 home runs. And that won't be enough to advance. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated. Let's see what he can do. Hitting first, representing the Boston Red Sox, number 28, J.D. Martinez. That one is gone. His second home run. A majestic home run. Three minutes to go. Number 5. 2 minutes remaining. Home run number 6. It's out of here. Into the visitor's bullpen. That's drilled and gone off the grill window. His third in a row. 1 minute remaining. Make it 10 home runs now. Seconds left. There's number 11. Another home run. That's 3 in a row now. That's gone. No time remaining. That will do it. He ends the round with a total of 14 home runs. And we'll have to hope that's enough to advance. Up to the plate, the challenger, representing the New York Yankees, number 27. Giancarlo Stanton. Another home run. His third consecutive home run. 3 minutes to go. That's drilled and gone off the grill window. No doubt about that one. Two minutes remaining. 7 home runs now. That's gone. Home run number 8. Home run number 9. Never any questions about that one. One minute remaining. That one's out of here. Now 11 home runs for him. That's gone. All the way out to the concourse. A hat trick. 3 in a row. That's number 4 in a row. And that is gonna do it. That ends the round. He finishes with an impressive 15 home runs. And that means he'll be moving on to the semifinal matchup. Let's start the clock. Now hitting a 3-time champion, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr. That's his first home run. That one is gone. His second home run. Three minutes to go. That's gone into the bullpen. Two minutes remaining. Another home run. There's another one. Gone. His sixth home run. Hitting second. A challenger, representing the Oakland A's, number 2. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, John Carlos
Now in the box, Charlie Blackmon. And we are set for baseball here this evening. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 2-2. On the ground to third. Arenado's got it, and there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now, Jonathan Scope. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Hit to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. We are still scoreless. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And he misses 2 and 1. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Matt Holliday. 2-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. Striding in, Jesus Aguilar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now the 2-1. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
The 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Dahl. And it's gone.
Hey, that's what one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Manny Pena. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Throw in time and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Kane is right there, 1 down.
First baseman,
Now batting, Ian Desmond. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
batting ninth, catcher.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the... In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Dahl. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Here's Ryan Braun now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit high and deep to right center. And Gonzalez will put this one away for round number 2. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jonathan. Oh!
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1. The 3-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Dahl. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Back to the top of the lineup. He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
LeMahieu, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. So it's first and third with 2 away, and standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Kane retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. This pitch is popped up. Freeland shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Fly ball to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder,
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Hit down the third base line. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Popped him up. Aguilar is there. 2 down. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Colorado. Standing in, Manny Pena, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Rounded down the third baseline. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
In now, Christian Yelich. Popped up. Story settles under it near second. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-1. Popped up. Arenado has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit on the ground out for short. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will... Here's John. Jonathan Scope now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Travis Shaw is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. He pulls this one into right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. In now, Jesus Aguilar. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Domingo Santana will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Blackman is there, 2 gone. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. So 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Popped high in the air. Desmond waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Travis Shaw will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. A bouncer to the left side. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. The 1-2. This is line to left. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Scott Oberg gets the call from the pen to take.
For Colorado, number 45.
The 1-1. At third, Arenado. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Dahl ranging back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, D'Lo, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Cain takes his lead at third with 1 away. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner on. Gonzalez puts it right there. He's out at home plate. Josh Hader has been summoned from the bullpen.
For the Brewers, number 71, Hader.
1-1 home. Bends into the zone for a strike.
One ball, two strikes.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. He and Desmond is retired to kick off the inning. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air out to right. Yelich is under it. And the inning is over. We'll see the Brian Shaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Colorado, number 29, Brian Shaw.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit down the third baseline. The 3-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon's after it. One down.
Now batting.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Jesus Aguilar.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. The relay. The tag. And they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is... Jeremy Jeffress comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Jeffress is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitched, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
Check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
Final line score for our ball game.